or whatever it may be, should be a natural extension of the individual. And it's that mission, that devotion to quality and ideals and heart. That's what keeps us here. That we might do it once more.
Okay, whatever you're working on, the rest of the day I want you to forget it. I want everyone to design something new. I don't care what it is, I don't care if it's technology, just create something. Something useful. Something you care about.
Steve. We're glad you're back.
I'm not back. Yet.
We spotted the ocean at the head of the trail. Where are we going? So far away.
Steve.
Somebody told me.
Ugh. Junk.
Steve, you met our chairman, Ed Woolard.
Steve?
Hi.
Look, I know all about the bad blood you must taste. And I understand your hesitation to trust me. But I just want you to know, I am not Arthur Rock. I'm your friend.
Okay.
So, can we take a minute to talk?
Apparently.
Today's paper. I'm sure you've seen the news.
Sorry, Ed, you're gonna have to be more specific.
Our shares dropped 7.5% overnight. It's the lowest it's been in 10 years.
Last week, an unidentified investor dropped 1.5 million shares. Put a real scare into the marketplace. See?
1.5 million shares. Wow. I guess the stockholders must be getting restless.
We want you here, Steve.
I'm here. As a consultant.
As CEO.
CEO?
Yeah.
At least in the interim.
And Gil?
Well, Gil's halfway out the door. He has to see the writing on the wall, at least if he's not too proud to admit it.
Oh, he's gonna try to force you out. Make a case against you.
Where have I seen this before?
Gil's on the ledge. He doesn't have a play here. All we need is a little push from you. If you want to get back what you lost, this is the time.
I never lost it. It was stolen from me.
There's no sex left in computers. No curves. Now, if computers are for art and beauty and global interconnectivity, why are they so ugly? You know, it should be artful. But no one cares. The world may mistakenly see computers only in black and white, but we live and we dream and we paint in color. And we think the computer should too. What do you think?
Johnny, I always want you to be honest with me. No matter what. Just be brutally honest. Understand?
Understand?
What do you think?
I think the blue, it's not quite right.
Here's a dopey idea. What if we put the speakers inside?
Steve, Gillamilli and the board are not going to allow that. No way.
We're not going to ask for permission.
Steve's done an admirable job assisting me as an advisor during this period. And while I commend his actions and his initiatives, I believe it's now in our best interest to move on and relieve Steve of his advisory role in this company.
I agree, Gil.
You do?
I do think it's time Steve step out of his current role, yes. Steve?
Thank you, Ed. I'd like to present the board my vision for the future of Apple. We're not Microsoft or Dell, so we need to stop trying to be that. We need to go back to who we are and what we do best and throw away everything else. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to build a new line of computers for the home and for the office. We're going to build a new operating system on the backbone of Next, the next generation of Macintosh. And we're going to kill every other project. Everything. This company will not make shit anymore. We're also going to double down on the advertising budget. Chiat will be the only advertising agency we use, just like back in the old days. In short, we're going to make Apple cool again. But I will not be able to move forward without the board's permission to operate under complete autonomy. I'll be made a full voting member of the board. And lastly, interim CEO.
Now, hold on. I'm the CEO, and this is... Look, you put me in this position. Apple is like a ship with a hole in the bottom, and it's leaking water. And it's my job to make sure that we point this ship in the right direction. So why don't you let me do my job?
All right, let's put this to a vote. Those in favor?
What the hell? Ed? Mike?
Sorry, Gil. Nothing personal.
When you grow up, you tend to get told the world is the way that it is. Your life is just to live your life inside the world and try not to bash into the walls too much. But that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is that everything around you that you call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. It's to shake off this erroneous notion that life is just there and you're just gonna live in it versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it. And once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
But in our cash position.
Mr. CEO,
Mike,
you wanted to talk to me?
welcome, please. Have a seat.
Ed? Hey, Gareth.
Mike.
What's this?
It's an opportunity.
I haven't seen Bernard around for a few days. Where's Catherine and Delano?
Mr. Lewis and Mrs. Hudson made a difficult decision easier by agreeing to step down from the board.
Really?
They both agreed to accept incredibly generous golden parachutes. The same opportunity is detailed inside that envelope.
So you're forcing us out?
With good reason.
And what's that?
The current arrangement is inhibiting. I can't hold everyone's hand while we cross the street, Mike.
And so your next big move is to eradicate your board, and you think you can just do that?
I'm sorry, Mike. But it's time. Take the parachute. It's more than fair.
told myself I'd be out of here while I was still in my 30s. And now look at me. I'm practically an old man. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Mike.
So, what are we gonna do now?
We're gonna put a dent in the universe.
Here's to the crazy ones. The misfits. The rebels. The troublemakers. The round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. What was that?
You can do whatever you want to do. Anything you want, you can do. You can ride a tiger or walk the dog. Anything you wish can be true. You can watch the world as it passes by, or you can make it stop for you. You can stay at home or brave a storm when the blizzard blows. You can dance around in the rain or watch from the window. You can lay in bed and do nothing or rise and shine. You can take whatever comes around, but please don't take what's mine. You can do whatever you want to do, anything you